Oh. Um. No. V2 Studios is open. Did I accidentally hit the hiding? Yep, I just had accidentally hit the hiding thing. I just totally forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I just hit that button on accident. You might fight the odd streaky line where Bert tried to clean it with his power washer. Dribble washer more like, haha. Why the fuck does this guy have like a fucking streetcar? I mean, it says you're at here, so I imagine this might be like, I'm trying to. By Jiminy, that's right, I used to race this beast all over. It's got a grunt like an angry rhino. Heck, I won the 89 Race of Champions in it. Okay, so it used to be a race car. Got it. No, I didn't. I watched that on TV. Okay, well, never mind. I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm not. I don't know what it is about vehicles in this game, but they are the hardest to clean. Hey, Dirt. Is that my name to this guy? Dirt? Okay, hey Dirt, is that it? That all you gotta say? What? Okay. Get lost, would ya? Oh, somebody took their phone. Got it. Like, that's 100% what happened. So we've already had that happen before in the story. Okay. Wow. Really great trolling on their part. Mm-hmm. Turbo fast car. I kinda doubt it. How long will you be? I was thinking of taking the car for a tear up down the old abandoned sewer system. I don't fucking know. I'm just cleaning your car. Grow up. Also, how the fuck did you let your car get this dirty? Like, I barely take my car to the car wash. Or wash it in general, and it doesn't even look anywhere near this bad. I've had that car for over a year. Had word with Lennon, he's certainly not going to be tearing it up down the sewer system. We'll be sticking to Main Street for now. Okay. Okay. Whatevers. I genuinely don't care what the clients get up to when after I'm done cleaning their cars. Me in a nutshell with any job I've had is like, I don't fucking care what you are doing when I am done interacting with you. I don't need to know about your weird doctor's appointments or whatever. that's chillaxing. Oh yeah, this is stuff I'd listen to when just trying to, like, not think. Just vibe. Okay. Cars are not fun in this game to clean. They're just time consuming. Other things clean. Sure would be nice if there was somebody in chat. Definitely nobody in chat at the moment. Door. That was the only tire I didn't fully... mirror. What an interesting combination of music I've been getting today on the OC remix. It feels like we're getting a bunch of Halloween music in the middle of August. Well, end of August, actually. Tomorrow is the 28th? Yeah, we're like less than a week from September, actually. This is not a, like, car that I think you would use for racing. Like, in the slightest. I don't think anyone in my generation really thinks about 9/11 anymore, because we were too young to really understand what was going on. So now we're like in retrospect like, oh yeah, that's fucked up. Anyway, we do the millennial thing where we make a joke out of it. Alright, my drink. Using the haha funny Fortnite flavor today. I mean, I'm the one who put 9/11 into the fucking Lily stream that happened when they were doing the t-shirt game. So, like, I'm not above making a 9/11 joke. I don't think I ever have been above making a 9/11 joke. Alright. God, this car has a lot of shit to clean up. Oh, I'm not surprised I missed one of the mirrors. Oh my god. I mean, you could probably break this car just with, like, your hands. It looks like it's really flimsy. And not at all what you should be making into a race car. Because, you know, those things are made in a very particular way. Yeah. Doc, you can tell somebody's a fucking boomer if they type in all caps. Maybe that's my hot take. Is that just all caps indicates boomer. I don't even want to read it. So here's the thing, this would be easier. However, fuck the mayor trying to get me to do his job first. Because of it, he is at the very end of the fucking queue. My favorite is the Gen Z stare, because I fucking do that shit. I'm not Gen Z, I just happen to also be like... And it's very funny, because I think it's part of the reason people think I'm so much younger than I am. It's because I present myself unintentionally more in a Gen Z way than I do a millennial way. FA, we're currently down at Arkwood Falls, about to risk life and limb because someone thinks they saw the mayor's cat licking its paw under the waterfall. That also is true. It's got to stop, and I've had a brainwave. Bring the old truck from the recalibrating. Easy. You've never seen that person who's so mad that they just kind of give you that look? It's got to stop, and I've had a brainwave. Bring the old truck out from the garage, give it a cleanup, and send the recruits out on the wild goose chase while the rest of us get on with all the proper jobs. It's hella filthy, but if you could do your thing and make it sparkling, Mayor will never tell the difference. Thanks, pal. Let's go. We're actively ignoring the fucking Mayor because he's stupid. So there's an achievement I know of where you clean all the windows and the fucking mirrors first. So, because that's a relatively easy thing to do. Because I know some of the achievements that you can get in this game and I don't really fuck with them or care. But if it's something this easy, then fuck it. Although I have to be careful to not clean the windshield wipers, I guess. The music's really been like a vibe today. Makes me think of in high school when I didn't go into school and instead, like a bunch of people instead essentially did internships at like a family member's work. So I ended up going to the fire station with my grandpa. Back before I realized he was uber racist. I don't think it was long after, though, that I found out he was uber racist, you know? How is this window not clean? Very much so. Police rules and fire rules. Disagree. Police are probably the most lame. How is this window dirty still? Like, where's the stain I missed? Okay. Okay, there must have been another part to that achievement. I've already done a good chunk of it, so we're gonna figure out what it is. Scrolling. Complete the fire truck windows, windscreen, and wing mirrors first. Nope, I've just missed one of them. I'm missing a window. Got it. Okay, there's the achievement. It was an easy one. There's no way I'm gonna get all the achievements in this game, though, by the way. Because some of the things you have to do, I'm like, yeah, no, I would rather not. Like, one was the fire fucking station. You have to clean their fucking drill tower without using the fucking scaffolding. Although, wait, no, that one for some reason procced like I did that, even though I didn't. So never mind. I already did that one. Unintentionally, mind you, but I did that one. Or you have to power wash the first mission van using nothing but this. You know, that makes that wide of a fucking thing with the upgraded version of the power washer. Yeah, I don't care. You know, there's a theory that the cat's not really missing. That doesn't surprise me. Thing is, you can pet the cat in the trailer of the second game. That the mayor's using it as a distraction device so no one notices all the pipeline stuff. I wouldn't doubt that, though. This mayor is, kind of a scumbag. Who's very much the stereotype of using their power in office for themselves instead of actually doing it for the people. Like fucking what's his name in Happy Mascot Agency, which is a fun game. But not a game I would stream purely because, oh my god, is it like the most brain off, no think game for me? And also I've beaten it already, so you know, I don't really want to replay a game I've beaten. It's a good game, but it's not one of those good games I want to replay, you know? Like, I had a great time with my one playthrough. And would recommend the game to others. That's where I am on that game. Which, I mean, not every game needs to be something you want to replay. It's like how not every game needs to be 10 plus hours worth of replayable content or that. Sometimes a good 2 to 3 hour game is more than enough. I mean, a game I do replay pretty frequently, though, that I do really enjoy is Streets of Rage 4, which, as I have discussed in the past, is a sign that it's a really fucking good beat 'em up because I don't like beat 'em ups. I don't hate them, I just am neutral. Hey bud, do you know if the mayor's cat's still missing? I'm up at the volcano and I think I see him on the other rim. Going in for a closer look. See, there's a volcano. Like I said forever ago. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I understand the desire for everything to be a huge game that you can play forever, but you don't need that. I mean, definitely needs to be priced properly if it's a short game. Because I would say if you spend $40 on like a 2-hour game, very, very upsetting. I think indie games definitely are probably the best, though, in recent years, because indie games don't cost $70. I mean, if you want a game that's bang for your buck, just pick up fucking Binding of Isaac. Like, seriously. I've put in hundreds of hours over multiple versions. Because I own it on Steam. I used to have it when I had a PS4. I have it on my Switch. Is there anywhere else I've bought that game? I don't think so. But you know, that's 3 different versions. Hey Doc, we have a lovely little job for you up at the house when you're free. No weird stuff, promise. You having to clarify that makes me concerned. It's definitely Ulysses. I can see his funny leg. Why would a cat hang out 10 feet from a lava flow, though? I don't know, it's a cat. When have cats made sense? I guess it's like the world's best log fire. Sure, let's go with that, dude. Ba-ba-bum. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm running session 1 of Neon Noir. I need to remember to message Skylar individually and be like, don't fucking forget. Because Skylar is somebody I worry is not going to remember or is just going to no-show. Because it's happened frequently enough that we've literally had to go, okay, you get 3 strikes and then you're out of the podcast for him. Just because, like, we need consistency. And if you're not able to be consistent, then, well, then we need to find somebody new. I really like Skylar, though, and having him in my games. Like, I don't know what I would do if I had to replace them. Because we've already had to replace people for other reasons. And it's, like, it feels like every time I'm getting the team into, like, the proper size, we lose somebody. And I really don't want that to happen. Okay, I'm within a whisker of Ulysses now. We got some jazz. We're up on this outcrop and Mount Roofless is rumbling more than ever. Oh my god, what a terrifying name for a volcano. Mount Roofless? I've always been a dog man, and now I know why. As a cat girly, couldn't be me. One of these days I'll have me a pet cat. When I actually live in an apartment that lets me have pets. Or a place, I guess. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this. The fucking... Admittedly, it is weird to hear Zelda music very jazzy. Ba-ba-ba-bum. These ladders suck to clean. And I realized I could use cleaning fluid and that'd probably make things easier. But I don't want to spend that money. So I want things to be easier later when I can get the fucking better power, well, best power washer. Okay, ladder clean. You know what? This will take forever if I don't. Besides, I need 90 stars in order to actually use that. This button. Oh, I need to buy the attachment that lets me fucking do that. What one do I have? I have the Vista 3000. Okay. Okay. Wow, we're getting a lot of spooky music again. Like, I just keep getting surprised at how much spooky music we're getting today. Oh, today I am definitely going into that full, brain turn off day. Okay, now we use the nozzle. The pressure nozzle. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I have been very tempted recently to write a fully self-indulgent horny fanfic of a type. Keyword is tempted. I haven't, like, definitely decided to do it. I've just been tempted. But if I do that, ain't no way I'm sharing that without some kind of, like, incentive being hit. Because what I have in mind is very cringe. It's indulgent self-insert shit, so, you know, very cringe. To be fair, I'm also not super picky about the fan fiction I read. It just has to be good. I still think of, like, a few very specific fan fictions that I just don't know what they're called, so I can't find them. I don't have enough information to really do, like, a... Okay, well, let's reverse engineer our way back to it. It makes me sad because... Like, one of them is, like, one of the best horror stories I've ever read. And I'm mad that I can't remember enough details that I could, like, reasonably search it up. Or there's a very specific horny fic that I remember a good deal about, but I don't remember the right type of details to fucking figure it out. Or figure out what it was. Okay, no more fog lights. Hose. Where's the hose? Oh, there's the hose. We found the hose. I'm being real mature with my jokes. Where the hose at? Oh my god. I'm so mature sometimes. Okay, well, what handle am I missing? Okay, these count as handles. Fire truck was really easy to clean, actually. It's this one. And you get to watch it get super clean. It's very satisfying. Spent an ungodly amount of time on that ladder. What, the fire truck? Yeah. Hi, Caffeinette. As always, the collab VC is open when I play this game. Anyway. FA, you're a legend. This is absolutely pristine. Even the rust's gone. That should get the mayor off our backs for a while, which means we can all get back to doing our jobs we're paid for. Thanks, pal. Yeah, we're actively doing things to get around the incompetent mayor, so I appreciate it. See, here's the thing. As I've said before, would be easier to clean this golf cart. I hold a grudge, though, and the mayor is a cunt. So, fuck him. Doc, we'd like you to meet our trusty RV. Before we settled down at Esther's, we traveled around the country, chasing mysteries, doing odd jobs. Just bumping her. So they're the mystery machine. It's a mystery machine. Got it. One day we might be deep in the wood. The next we're traveling at breakneck speed along country roads, evading the authorities. All of which has taken its toll on our poor RV. Please give her the clean she deserves to reclaim her crown as queen of the open road. There absolutely needs to be a fucking Scooby-Doo DLC in the sequel. There's so many fun things and places you could choose to clean for the fucking thing. Like, you start with the mystery machine. It's like your first section. Easy choice. Just want to say how grateful Jenny and I are for everything you've done for us. It's really helped us get on our feet. Sounds silly, but washing the house when no one else would made... Okay. I realized I didn't have much time to read it, so I tried to read it fast, and I did not succeed. Scooby-Doo, I think I still have a fascination with. Like, Mystery Incorporated was great. Velma existed. That's the best it's gonna get from me, ever. I mean, after the absolute flop that was Velma, they would have to be dumb not to make something that's just more in line with Scooby-Doo. Like, they would have to actively be trying to kill, like, the IP at that point. Our Driving Miss Pebbles live streams flopped. The fans just want Esther, so we sold the car for a lot. I mean a lot. I mean, yes, we do want to supersize a lot. I've never been one that's like, I need the biggest combo meal when I get fast food. Especially because they're like, it's only 37 cents more to make it a large. And it's like, okay, cool, good for it. I don't want a large. If I wanted a fucking large, I'd say I want a fucking large. Scooby-Doo. It would be really fun to do like a one-shot that's very Scooby-Doo-esque. Or I guess you could do a whole season of that, not too hard. I do need more than just the Heroic Heroes campaign for lighthearted shit. Because I need to have some lighthearted seasons in the mix. Maybe I do something with that. Oh, geez, I didn't even notice that. That? Huh. I don't even know what to do with that, like, entire idea. I mean, my favorite thing to do related to the Heroic Heroes setting is just come up with superhero teams. Yeah, there really are. There are a ton. It's just that Scooby-Doo got popular. Because it had something special about it. I mean, I still think about the Drawfee drawing, or I think the video is called Scooby Dip. Yeah. But Scooby Dip is one of the funnier ones to me. We've raided the attic for all of Esther's old stuff and put it on the vlog. It's gone bananas. Okay. That's cool. And what's fascinating me the most is the telemetry. I'm really getting into analytics. I don't know what the fuck a telemetry is, but okay. But in Scooby Dip, like, it's just the one thing that made me laugh the most in the entire episode was Fred becoming Frawn, who is like an 8-foot tall giant of a man. They were just trying to... They were. Like, absolutely. Hanna-Barbera, like, let's be honest, everything they made was an attempt to make money. Josie and the Pussycats, like... I still never watched Gem, and I've heard it's good, but I don't think I would enjoy it because, you know, there's that thing of like, it's good, I swear, and then it's like they're blinded by nostalgia, so it's actually not as good as they think it is. Like, I love Scooby-Doo. I don't think Scooby-Doo is great media. Like, I wouldn't recommend Scooby-Doo to somebody like, no, trust me, it's good. I would just be like, I like Scooby-Doo. I would never recommend Scooby-Doo except for Mystery Incorporated, Because that shit's actually fucking good. SWAT cats, Callie Briggs, let's fucking go. Definitely one of the many characters that got me into furries. Jenny's changed too, trading in cryptozoology for crypto. Oh. Itty bitty coin looks like the next big thing if you need a tip. No. We're helping people who got into cryptocurrency. Boo! Boo! Fuck these people. I hope they lose all their money. Boo! Boo! Me and the homies hate tech bros. Boo! I mean, probably. There is so much sand on this fucker. I liked these people initially because I thought they were just like the Scooby-Doo game meets Speed Racer, but no. They're lame and fucking into cryptocurrency bullshit. Me and the homies hate cryptocurrency. Boo. Actually upset about that. Boo. I do know there's, random thought, I do know there's DLC for House Flipper 2 that's Scooby-Doo. Oh. I wouldn't have guessed that just from hearing it. I never played the game. And, like, I don't think it would be as enjoyable to me because... I mean, it would have to live up to Paper Mario. The game that, like, changed my brain chemistry as a, like, little kid. I would not know. But no, I definitely want to figure out a way to do a season that's just Scooby-Doo shenanigans. The upshot of all of this is, we want you to have the RV. I don't want it. Because I have a feeling you're not going to just give it to me. You're going to sell it to me. We can't have her sitting idle. She's born for the open road. I mean, if it were free. Maybe you can take your job to other countries. Or maybe you know someone on the lookout for one. Although I'm not gonna lie, if the RV was like a vehicle we had in the sequel, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool callback. Not gonna lie. Like, I understand the, like, what Mario RPG is. It's just, like, sometimes the predecessor is not as good as the thing that comes after it. Frequently that's the case, so I just think I probably would end up being disappointed by it as a whole. And you know, I would definitely stream it if I did play it, but I have a feeling fans of it would be kind of upset at me not, like, loving it. this Jet Set? Yep, it's Jet Set. Talk about a game that does not live up to the hype. The gameplay is not good enough for Jet Set Radio for me to think it deserves the hype it gets. I mean, well, it's the thing of like, I just don't. I hate when I do something and I'm like, oh, everyone loves this. Why don't I love it? Like, everyone loves fucking Metal Gear Revengeance. I fucking hated it. There was a point where I just fully was so mad and upset playing that game that I ended stream. Like, the first day I streamed it, I had a lot of fun. And then, like, the second day, it just started pissing me off. And, like, you know, if only, like, 3 hours of your game or something I enjoy, and then I suddenly hate it, I don't know what it is about the game that just pissed me off. Yeah. It's probably got shit gas mileage. Like, I really wish that I liked Metal Gear Revengeance, because it's a game that everyone loves, and I was just like, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we need to buy more metal cleaner, apparently. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's an achievement to have one of every. So let's just get that real quick while I'm here. And now if I need all of that, I can use it later. Oh, this is haunting. Again, all of the music today has been very haunting or spooky. It's like it's excited for October, which is like a month away. Admittedly, I love October, so I'm not going to complain, but also just saying it as I sees it, as I feels it. If I had the knowledge, I would love to make a fucking game. Or even if I knew how to just like ROM hack, I still have that like Pokemon idea ROM hack that I wanted to do art for. Or like concept arting it out. Which was more just an excuse to draw a bunch of people as Pokemon trainers, but I still haven't done that art project, besides from, like, the art I did for Lillystration and Rough Bun. No. I'd make a good ROM hack, not a Gooner ROM hack. Like, have an Elite Four, have like a story that's not just about being the very best. It's also just time. As many people will attest, having a full-time job makes doing big projects very fucking hard. It would not be a very accurate ROM hack. People in the Pokemon universe aren't gooners. Pokemon universe people don't know about the Vaporeon copy pasta. People in the Pokemon universe are happy and closer to God's light because they do not know of this cursed thing. People aren't fucking their Pokemon in Pokemon. Like, it's a joke. It is fully a joke. And if there are people in the Pokemon universe who have done that, they're in jail. Like, the Shane Dawson of Pokemon is in jail. Bullshit, there aren't gonna be laws about that shit. There would absolutely be laws about... There's police force in Pokemon. Of course there are fucking laws about it. There have been police force since the first fucking Pokemon game. With Officer Jenny, and you're fighting a fucking terrorist organization. Team Rocket's a terrorist organization in-game. It's not like they're referred to as a terrorist, like they're terrorists, but they're not referred to it. They are called a terrorist organization in the game. And their specific crime is doing unethical things with and to Pokemon. Like, there's 100% laws against doing fucked up things to Pokemon. That's the reason Team Rocket is considered a terrorist organization. Like, don't fucking give me this bullshit. It's wrong. You're just being obtuse for the sake of being obtuse. Like, it's not even a stretch to get there. You just need to, like, think about it. Why would there be police in Pokemon? Caffeinet, if it wouldn't hold up in a court of law, I don't think it makes it okay. Like, that's the simple answer. If something wouldn't hold up in a court of law, it ain't a good excuse. It's the fucking bullshit soaking conversation from yesterday. Where it's like, it's just have sex. You're already having sex. Just have actual sex. Like, at that point, you're breaking the rule anyway. Just have sex. Again, it would not hold in a court of law. It's not gonna work for you. Hey, FA, got yourself over here quick as you can. We got an urgent one for you. Thanks. Denver Drill. Oh, this is jazzy. Let's go. Harper here. Just want to thank you again for gifting me the RV. I'm about to hit the road, heading for pastures unknown. So, she's so beautiful and so clean. No, you said not to, but I've sent some cash over. Maybe put it towards a washer upgrade. Take care, and I'll keep an eye out for any interesting jobs for you. You're the best. Okay. I'm surrounded by... I'm surrounded by degenerates. Degenerates, all of you. Like, legitimately, there is a very small percentage of Pokemon I would actually think of smashing. Stretch. Shut up. 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 I never said I was pure in this conversation. I'm saying in terms of the universe. Hey, FA, we've got one heck of a dirty copter on our hands. Your buddy Cal got himself into a real spot of bother up on Mount Ruthless. Poor guy was so delirious from volcanic fumes, he thought the mayor's hellish feline was up there with him. He's fine now, but the copter looks like something dug up out from the bowels of the earth, which it nearly was. That's not even canon lore, Airport. Typhlosion lore isn't that. It's not even canon lore. We've got TV crews arriving later, so if you can do what you do so well, it's sure to do us out of a jam. Thanks again, pal. Y'all are just trying to get me mad at this point. I just stretched, though. Bum bum bum.
Leroy Dragons!
I always forget how loud that one is. Ugh. What in the fuck is this? Music. There's that stretch, and it felt weird. Duh. Shooby dooby. Shooby dooby schmooby. Excuse me. Schmooby dooby shooby. Hooby booby nooby. I've stopped even thinking about words I'm saying. I'm just making noises now. But yeah, this song is weird. There's the tire. We got a snorkel. Snorkel. It's snorkeling time. I also don't know where the chicken came up in the conversation. I do know in that like that, if I do that fanfic I mentioned, there's gotta be a chapter where one character just, through a combination of just weird events, ends up balls deep in somebody. Big fan of that kind of stupid storytelling thing in Prawn when it happens, because it's very funny when it's done right. It's funny and hot. The two things I want when I am interacting with Prawn. I don't want serious, like, drama. Well, if I'm reading serious drama, I'm not doing it for the Prawn, I'm doing it for the serious drama. But if I'm going for the Prawn, I want it to be silly and fun and also hot. Like, I want the one character who panics, goes to visit one of their friends, and then shenanigans happen and they end up tied to a bed getting absolutely railed. How did this happen? I don't know. Series of strange events. I feel like we need to get a fucking spray bottle for you, airport. Telling you, Jock, even if the goosed on CO2, I can still tell the difference between a limpin' ginger tomcat and a psychedelic flow. Pyroclastic flow, sorry. I can speak and read. It's just that some words... Well, as I've said, my dyslexia works by I see images, not words, and then I have to figure out what that image means. And pyroclastic flow is very similar to a bunch of other words that my brain first jumps to. Bum 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 bum. I'm cringe. Oh, fuck me. I just realized if I ever want to restream or like go back to fucking Persona 3 Royal or whatever the fuck, or Reloaded, I'm gonna have to buy it on Steam because I was playing it with Game Pass before I got rid of Game Pass because Microsoft is, you know, being boycotted for the right reasons. And it's just... that means all my data is going to be gone, and I'll have to start from the very beginning. Which, I mean, the VOD is gone of those because I never uploaded it. Because there was that period where I just wasn't uploading my VODs. But... oh no. That's gonna... that game's long. It's a JRPG. An Atlas JRPG. Oh no. I already need a I'm already having to replay through Lies of P a lot. I also didn't like my build that I currently have, so I'm fully just like... I just started a new file to build in the way that I'm having fun. Because the desire to play a build I've never done and the desire to have fun, one of those is more important when it comes down to a Souls-like stream. So I'm playing up to the point I was at in the stream recently. And then I'll have the build I want instead and we'll continue playing. Also, I want to again get through all of the fucking base game and free DLC for this game before the sequel comes out, which is sometime this year, which means it could be announced, hey, this is coming out tomorrow, and I'd be like, fuck. But we'll absolutely play through the second one as well on stream. I might do the full game on stream. Maybe. It is a really good relaxing game though, and not being able to do that unless I'm streaming. One thing's for sure, letting the chief know my predicament saved my smoky bacon. I owe you one. Yeah. Or maybe just have it be a thing where it's like, hey, there's a file dedicated to co-op. Anytime friend X, Y, or Z, whoever it ends up being, and I plan on doing that, we can start doing those. I do at some point want to do another repo stream. But this time have like guaranteed party instead of just drop in as we can. Also, you know, no just random people can join thing, because that was not a good stream for that reason. Because there was just a point where the energy all shifted from fun to not fun because of one person being an asshole. It's like, it's just that like the immediate response to like, hey, we don't say that on my stream, being like, but it's not a bad thing to say. It's like, okay, well, fuck you then. It's like, I don't care if you don't think it's a bad thing to say. There's this thing called being nice. And if somebody's like, hey, we don't do this because of reasons, whatever the reasons are, I don't care. Like, if I go on someone's stream and they're like, hey, we don't talk about politics, okay, fine. But, if you start talking about politics, then I'm going to call you on your shit. Because it's like, well, why can't I talk about my politics? What's going on here? Especially if the politics they start spouting are right-wing. In which case, it's like, hey, you said no politics on stream. You're doing politics. So either knock that shit off or I'm leaving. Because you know, if you have a rule limiting what I can talk about and say and do, and then, but you can break that rule at will, and I can't, like, do it, then, you know, then I'm just gonna fucking leave, because, you know, and probably would never stream with that person again. Maybe not even hang out with them ever again, you know? Like, because at that point I'm like, oh, you are somebody I actually don't trust. And like, I end up talking about politics pretty frequently just because they're things that stress me out. And talking about them is important because it, one, helps you kind of process everything that's going on, and two, it reminds you, oh, hey, talking about them is important because it makes people aware. And it's like, if you don't want to hear me talk about politics, you can always mute the stream or even leave the stream. Like, even great friends like Caffeinette, sometimes I'm stream relaxing, have them on in the background, and then the topics just start getting more and more unhinged, and I'm like, I don't have the energy for this conversation. I love you, Caffeinette, but I'm just gonna go ahead and mute this tab and go do something else, because I do not have the mental fortitude for this right now. Because that's just me. Admittedly, I did openly talk about how I would do unethical things to lick the sweat off of Miriko's abs, so I might have been an instigating problem in that case, but there's a point where it went beyond me, so. Also, I stand by that statement. I would absolutely do unethical things to lick the sweat off of Miriko's abs. And there are very few people I think I would ever do something like that for, like licking sweat off of people. I don't usually like that, but Miriko, that makes my brain go, no, would, absolutely would. I would happily be a submissive housewife for her. But going off a vibe, I don't think she would want submissive housewives, so I'd be fine anyway. She'd probably be the type who's like, I want people to work out with. I would get in shape and work out with her every single time. Unless I were sick, because you're not supposed to work out when you're sick. There was another good thing that came out of it. You remember we moved into Florence's old place? No. Well, guess who's a copter pilot now? Concern. Anyway, it's rude to text on a date, so I better go. Why are you fucking texting me while you're on a date in the first place? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, the fuck, man? That's like dating 101. You only bring your phone for in case of emergencies. You don't bring your phone to use your phone a lot on a date. Like, that's negative Riz right there. Like, especially if you're trying to get laid. You're not gonna get laid if you're doing that shit. Like, negging is not a good strategy for dating. Ever. Anyone who believes that is a fucking moron. The real strategy is to have interest in what they talk about and try and learn about them as a person. Because trust me, that's how you find the real kinks that they have. Because after a certain point in the conversation, if the vibe is right and you're both we're gonna smash, yeah? Yeah? You will start learning some more and more unhinged kink shit from them. Like, objectively. It's being a negative asshole to somebody. Because there's like this, like, it's from pickup culture, where they're like, the real way to get a woman is to treat her like shit. And it's like, no. The real way to get a woman is to actually want to be with a woman and learn about somebody. Women are not objects, they are people. And if you treat a woman like a person, then they're going to be more and more likely to want to actually smash. Like, I can tell you, if anybody tries to neg me, I'm immediately like, okay, this date's over. Also, I refuse to go on dates where I have to pick them up or they have to pick me up. Unless they're like people I already know, because you need a way to get out of situations like that. And also, you need them not to know the fuck where you're living. Look, don't tell some random person online where you live. Like, if you go on a few dates and the vibes are right, and you're like, no, I like this person, I trust this person, that's fine. Just, you know, be very, you should, if you're gonna be anything in this situation, be willing to kind of just like, okay, well, if you're gonna overanalyze anything, this is where you overanalyze. Don't just go on random dates with people without having like plans in place in case they turn out to be a creepazoid. Because creepazoids do exist. Like, if you ever get in a conversation with somebody and they're like, oh, I can't believe you don't have kids at X age, run. 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 That is a red flag. If somebody's like, I can't believe you don't have kids, that's a red flag. It might be my no pregante only breed mentality, but also wild thing to ever bring up. At least in that manner. If you're like, oh, do you plan on having kids? That is a reasonable thing you should probably talk about on the first date. Because some people absolutely want to have kids. And if you're not somebody who absolutely wants to have kids, or you can't have kids, that needs to be something that is learned early on so that nobody is wasting their time. Also, I stand by the rule of the first date. Whoever asks the other person on the date pays, or you split the bill. I do not believe that the quote-unquote man should always be the one who pays. I think it 100% should go to whoever asks the person out, or the bill is split. Wow, this song fucking slaps, not gonna lie. And also, like I say, men usually are the problem, but hey, it is possible, mind you, not necessarily the rule, that the problem is not on the man, but usually, I'm gonna be honest, it is. Because ingrained misogyny is rampant. Like, I'm down for being called things during sex, but if you're saying things that are definitely not things you should be saying outside of sex to me, that's immediately a red flag as well. And also, hey, I think another important thing you should do outside of dates is have safe words. Just in general, I think if you're gonna be dating somebody, you should have safe words for non-sex things. I don't think that should be exclusive to sex. There should be like a key phrase that means, hey, knock it off, I'm uncomfortable. That is immediately the same rule as in sex, where it immediately is like, okay, hard stop, let's talk about that, and then move on. Or something that I think a lot more people need to do is have 2 safe words. 2 safe words? Why would I need that, Frey? Well, the answer is very simple. You have a safe word for I'm having fun, but you need to lay off a little, like you need to ease the brakes on this one, and the hard stop one. So a safe word for a hard stop and a safe word for a, hey, calm down, I need a moment, are very important. And if either of those words are done, you're like, you maybe don't stop the thing you're doing if it's the soft stop, but you're like, okay, what part about this do you need me to chill back on? Have that short conversation, and then move on. So yeah. Big proponent of 2 safe words. And no, I will not share my safe words. Not on stream. Maybe in a shitpost online at some point, but not in stream. That'd actually be a banger post, actually, on social media, not gonna lie. It's the same vibe of having an activation phrase for an accent. Because, like, if you can kind of do an accent, sometimes you just need to get into the accent. And a simple phrase can do a lot. Like, anytime I do my really bad New Yorker accent, it's always just referencing a fucking Unraveled video and going, look at this Galoomba! Just because it's fun to say. But I'm also not great at that accent, so I could do like a few phrases and then I immediately am just like, apparently I unintentionally do a borderline British accent. Unintentionally, because there has to have been more reason than to why Jazz thought I was British for the longest time. I feel like it should have been pretty obvious when I wasn't using certain, like, turn of phrases. They're very British. But that's just me. Bum bum bum. Windows are washed. Cleaning. I have actually been cleaning up my living room a little bit lately. In part because I do want to get a new desk soonish. I don't think I can this payday. And I don't know if I will be able to next payday because that's my first doctor's appointment related to HRT. Yippee. Finally gonna have that doctor's appointment. Online doctor's appointment. I'm wondering if I need to... I should probably look into that real quick. At the end of stream, if I need to get blood work done before that first meeting or not. So I'm realizing I don't know. Which means by the end of next year, I will have had like a very obvious transformation as a person. Because it only takes about a year for like the full effects to kind of be in place for HRT. Like, I will have very nice skin. My hair will be much prettier. Also, I mean, that one's also been getting better because I just have better hair care now. Or I've learned how to take better care of my hair. I am still tempted to go back to a fucking side shave, though. Not gonna lie. Go back to my very punk rock haircut I used to have. Instead of having just long hair like I do now. I'm at least gonna be moving over to a undercut next time I get a haircut. Because I did it for the sides, not the full haircut, because I mean, I'm not gonna try and give myself an undercut on the back of my head where I can't see the back of my head. But the sides of my head, I mean, I used to do the side shave myself, so, you know, I'm used to shaving the side of my head. That's a common thing that I'm very used to. Because I had that haircut for years. And then I just decided, I'm going to try growing out my hair. And it's like, I like having grown out hair, but I also miss, like, the sensation when you first do a side shave. Where your head just is so much lighter and cooler. So, yeah, next time I get a haircut, definitely going for the side shave again. Okay, let's move that over there now that it's kind of in the way. Bring me the ladder, please. Bum, bum, bum. You can't sprint with the ladder. That's sad. Ah. There we go. Oh, my toes are popping. Actually, I do need you still. Okay, let's move you to the other side of it. Let's go. Cleaning. This tire is not clean. There we go. Ah! Haha! Most likely. Okay, all of the landing gear is dirty. Okay, this is weird. I don't hate it. It's just strange to me. Just because it's a like remake or remix from something in Final Fantasy VI. I think that's the only reason I'm having that reaction. Oh, there's a nostalgia hit. Of course, the moment the like main beat of the song hits, my brain just goes, ooh. Because Final Fantasy VI is deep in that subconscious of mine. Deep. As like a very... Like if I don't actively seek out the song and Terra's theme comes on, it's over. It's over. Like, my brain is not going to be able to think about anything else for, like, extended periods of time. I just wish the opening hours of Final Fantasy VI were better. We did it! Flawless again, you're a class act, FA. As it happens, when the TV crew and senators found out we'd only rescued Cal and not the cat, they were a no-show. Still, at least the copter will be nice and clean to go back to Columbus. Thanks again, you're welcome here anytime, and if you ever fancy adding an element of danger to your hose work, let me know. I'll put in the word. Oh, because they're firefighters. Never mind, I get the joke. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I get the joke. I get the joke, I'm just dumb. Oh my god. I hate when my cord hits the mouse cord. See, he wanted me to drop everything to clean this golf cart. No, it is not. It is the last job I can do until more jobs hit. Because you have to do, there's like a point you hit, then you get more. Seriously. But I made the mayor wait because he's a prick who wanted me to stop cleaning up things that are like actually important to areas immediately to clean his fucking golf cart. I need you to clean my sorry golf cart. You might have heard that my poor cat Ulysses gone missing. We're all frantic with worry, what with the ceremony just round the corner. I swear I saw him on the golf course, frolicking on the lily pads in the lake by the 13th. Par 3, but I always get a birdie. By the time I realized it was just a boisterous carp, it was too late. I slammed on the brakes and went tumbling down the slope head over TL. Don't worry, docs have given me all clear. Said they'd never seen anyone recover such a minor incident in so little time. But the cart needs a hose down. Fuck this guy. That's why I gave him the corrupt mayor in the South, who's definitely very racist voice. Yeah, Wii Sports is the only golf. Nope. I lied. Driving ranges are fun because you're just whacking a golf ball, which is fun, and mini golf is a lot of fun. So there's Wii Sports golf in golf video games in general, I guess. Mini golf and driving ranges. Only time golf is fun. Mini golf is top tier though. Top tier is mini golf. Mini golf is so much fun. In Minecraft. I don't feel like if that in a Google search would actually get you, would do you any favors. I feel like people will... And here's the thing. As you can see, the golf cart is incredibly easy and quick to clean. I purposely held it until last because I fucking hate the mayor in this game, and I hope by the end of it he gets impeached or removed from office. I don't know the story. This is actually like the first time I've paid any attention to the story. But I do know you get the cat Ulysses as like something you can pet in the sequel because it's in the trailer for the sequel. Wait, can I pick you up? Oh, I can't put you there. Can I put you on top then? Ah, surveying the land I am. Searching for bitches, as it were. I'm so mature sometimes. Oh my god, one of the stupidest things I have done on a stream is say that. Hey there, I've got one heck of a filthy sidecar if you can fit us in. I can run it up to you if that helps. See, she's kind. She's willing to bring up the thing that needs to be cleaned to our office. Ah, say, looking at the golf cart now, it's almost like the whole thing never happened. You're a genius, Dirt Finder. Much obliged. This makes sense for Doom. You may have seen the pics of my hubby and I becoming the first sidecar to complete in the 24-hour Great Plains Challenge. Everyone thought the tracks were just too bumpy, and 24 hours in the seat too restrictive. But it was no problem at all. When I got uncomfortable, I just took my hands off the throttle for a second and gave them a shake. The brutal 5-hour section sure took it on the sidecar, though. Can you clean it up? By the way, Bobby wondered if there were any chiropractors. Yeah, I imagine that would fuck up your body. Also driving for 24 hours? Fuck that. Just fuck that. I hate driving for more than an hour. And that hour is pushing it for me. Like, I just want to be done driving as soon as I get in the car. I don't like travel. I don't like driving. I just have to do it to get places. Like, the fact that there are people who have jobs where they routinely have to drive an hour or two one way is wild to me. Like, the idea of having to drive more than like a half hour to get to work sounds awful. And, you know, I wish there was better public transportation where I live, because that would be helpful. And I mean, I'm really lucky that I only have to drive like 20 minutes at most, and that's if I'm driving the speed limit. Which, as you can tell, I don't usually drive the speed limit. To be fair, most people in the state I'm living in rarely drive the speed limit as well, so... And I've been told by multiple cops, hey, just only drive 5 over the speed limit and you're fine. The fact that multiple cops have told me that makes me laugh a little, though. I mean, it might genuinely be a bit of white privilege, though. That one might actually be that. Unfortunate. But that's a thing that you have to take into account. It's like, hey, this bitch is white and doesn't have to deal with racial profiling. Because I'm also not, at the moment, obviously trans. And, you know, that's gonna change things, and I'm aware of it, and I'm not looking forward to that aspect, but... Yeah, that's just what we have to deal with, unfortunately. Oh, spoke stats. I was like, what am I even trying to clean? Oh, there we go. Don't suppose you have time to fit in my poor little Trixie, do you? She's all mucked up. Okay. Great job on the sidecar. It's never looked better. Tempted to go for the Appalachian Way Mega Run. Now, it's always been Bobby's dream. Doubt? My poor SUV, look at the state of it. Dropped the kids off at the play school and the police had closed the National Park Drive for some reason. So I had to double back over the dirt tracks to get home. Trixie was built for roads. Wasn't built... Clean her up, please. I'm just gonna finish it there. Because I can't fucking read. Let me just click my tongue for some reason. Alright, as they're about to run, I kinda need to pee. So I'm gonna run them a little early. And we shall... That's how you do it. Oh, Final Fantasy. I also really liked Final Fantasy V. I do remember that. In part because there is the cross-dressing pirate lady. Big fan of her. Big fan. Also, you could read her as transgender if you'd like, which is always fun. I do think the fact that her dancer outfit is the most female slutty, though, makes me think that she just likes dressing like a guy instead of being a guy. And, like, it's not, like, super titillating, guys and gals and those who are not on that gender terminology. It's just that, like, they're pixels. They're 8-bit pixels. They're not that, there's not a lot a character can do for sex appeal in 8-bit pixels. But essentially, they have the outfit of Primrose from Octopath Traveler when they use the Dancers class. Yeah. Also, Final Fantasy V does have one of the best battle themes ever in Battle on the Bridge. If you have not heard Battle on the Bridge from Final Fantasy V, look that shit up. It is so fucking cool. It is a top tier Final Fantasy track. Top tier. I recognize those 3 notes. Of course it's Final, Metroid. God damn it. Lincoln. I don't know what you are trying to spell is the problem, Jazz. What the fuck? Where is the bonnet then? I don't know cars well enough to know what the fuck a bonnet is. Oh, bonnet is the hood. Oh, Nissan. Yeah, the fucking Japanese build. Watto, is this the water jet people? I'm having a frightful time with the ordinary. Any chance you could give it a quick whiz? Don't like something being called the quick whiz. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, she looks so beautiful and just on time for my afternoon catch-up with the girls. Thanks muchly, XOXXOX. Dover. Governor? I thought you were referencing the Muppets, so... Came across... Oh my god. Of course this is their voice. Come a cropper on the old bicycle. Seems an element of rust may have crept in and seized up the ruddy stop blocks. Give the old boy a quick swish and there's a shiny thrum penny bit in it for you. It's a penny farthing. Are you ready for the funnest achievement ever? We have to stand here for 10 seconds. There it is, we got the achievement. Impeccable balance! Oh, we should absolutely just use cleaning fluid on you. You're all metal. Except for the wheel, which I think is plastic, but... Okay, let's just grab one thing of metal cleaner. And then we have plastic cleaner, which we'll use on the wheel. I mean, the answer is very simply. Okay, got that. Handlebars. God damn it. Every single time headpads is used, it freezes the game for a second. Because it just makes me stop using the fucking tool. There we go. Dirt Finder, I need your assistance at the mansion as a matter of the greatest urgency. Fuck the mayor. What a tremendous job. He'd come out of an absolute dream. If he hadn't dried so beautifully, I'd flog him to a museum. I don't... This guy's insane. Algernon Evans might be insane. Oh god, this fucking bullshit mission. Dirt Finder, someone with too much time and egg on their hands has seen fit to bombard my magnificent abode with ballistics most foul. Don't ask me why, but as far and noble a mare as this town has ever seen, and as I'm sure you appreciate, security is at a premium right now, so I'm afraid I won't be allowing you onto my property. Instead, I have provided with you a voucher for an extra long washer extension. It's for the cheapest one. I'm not made of money. One last thing. There might be a small element of graffiti on the gates. Please remove that as well while you're out there. Much obliged. I fucking hate this guy. No, that is a valid point, Jazz. The British do tend to be crazy. Ugh. I hate... Because that's for the worst one. So... we have to spend $800 to actually use our good one, so... unfortunately, that's what we're doing. Oh, there's new stuff in here because of free DLC I grabbed. So let's just snag all the free things real quick. I could, but I think the overly pompous accent makes more sense. Clothing. Let's go with the Halloween set, I guess. This is what we do. Nope. Nozzle. Nope. How the extension. No. No, because the whole point is we're taking the piss out of him. Because he's an asshole. Obama was a good president and doesn't sound like an asshole. Also, as a white bitch, I don't think I'm gonna do an impersonation of a black president. You know, I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't think I should be doing that. I'm not good at impersonation, so... Like, I absolutely cannot do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, and I'm aware of that, unlike 80% of people who do Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonations. I still stand by fuck the mayor. The mayor's an asshole. I always put his jobs at the bottom of my queue, so if there are other things to do, I always ignore the mayor. Always. Every single time. I genuinely hope the mayor gets, like, ousted from office in this game or the sequel. I don't care which. Colossal number of eggs, isn't it? I don't care. I hate this guy so much. This game does a good job of making people you hate, though. Governor Stevens said he'd never seen such a sustained attack of eggs. His voice has definitely changed from my initial one. I don't care. He doesn't deserve consistency. There's over 100 of them launched over a period of 15 minutes. That's not... Oh, well, it's like initials of his name, because he's got like a stupid, pompous, like, 5-name name. Also, the fact that the mayor owns a fucking mansion. Fuck you. I hope the fire chief becomes mayor, because he seems like a cool dude. As long as it's not the fucking crypto fuckers. Fuck those guys. Wow, we're getting a lot of either spooky, scary kind of mood pieces or jazz and blues today on, like, all the music that's being played. I'm not complaining, but it is a weird thing. Because I like me some jazz. And some blues. Yeah, unfortunately the answer is yes. And they're almost always super pretentious or not at all. You will never find somebody with 5 names who is not, like, moderately pretentious. Like, they are an extreme. They are either not at all or overtly so. Because it's usually reserved for incredibly rich people. And as we know, super rich people tend to be cringe. sheer variety in hues in the yolks. From a rich ocre to an almost lemon yellow. Okay. Fucking weirdo. Quite mesmerizing set against my pure white alabaster pillars. Interesting choice of words. This guy gives off Republican nutjob who is secretly having gay sex. Like, one of the reasons that the RNC is the most busy time for Grindr. Like, I just want that to be a thing. As soon as the RNC, which is like the Republican conference bullshit, Grindr has a spike in usability all around that area. It's like, the party that is actively trying to take away the rights of gay people result in the most usage of fucking that site or that app? It's almost like they're traitors. Who are like, it's only okay if I do it. It's not okay if other people do it. I have more rights than you, so you shouldn't be allowed to. Fuck Republicans. Republicans are the worst. Like, nowadays, if you tell me you're a Republican, I immediately go, oh, you're a fascist. Well, to put in perspective, Jazz, I'm sure you have at least heard of the Jeffrey Epstein files. And how it's essentially got a list of a bunch of people. Oh, 1 second. Say, does your Works van have a logo? Only I want a job doing, but don't want anyone else finding out. What? I'm sure you know that my poor old Ulysses, the mayoral cat, is still missing. 1 second, we're waiting on stuff. We're all being frantic with worry. It's a cat. Cats just wander, it's fine. Why are you fucking worrying? So Jeffrey Epstein is a pedophile. You know, a child fucker. A child rapist, sorry, let me be more accurate. And there's file that has a bunch of people who would interact with Jeffrey Epstein on his island dedicated to fucking children. And the FBI has it. And Republicans, there was a movement to have the files released. Every single... Well, no, what happened is Republicans voted against it and called recess early for the fucking political stuff, meetings, whatever it's fucking called, I don't remember. Like, called that shit early so that they wouldn't have to deal with that. So, essentially, everyone in the Republican Party is, except for like a handful. There were a few that did not vote to keep them restricted, I think. I think there was like a very small number if there were. But when 99% of your party is actively making votes to keep people from finding out who all is pedophiles, like, you're not convincing me you're a party of good people. Just gonna put that out there. All you're doing is making me think that you're a bunch of pedophiles. So, you know, it doesn't confirm that you're a pedophile, but it confirms to me that you're at least willing to protect pedophiles, and that's not okay. Just because you may not be a pedophile doesn't mean you should protect pedophiles. Just saying. Also, you know, I'm just gonna say it. Maybe oppose Donald Trump. You know, if you're worried about not getting fucking elected again, maybe go with the popular opinion of running on a thing of anti-Trump. Like, if in notoriously red states, Democrats, you know, the blue party, are winning now because you are all being cowards and the like, maybe instead of trying to cheat to guarantee you still retain your position in politics, you have better politics. Like, I'm just gonna say it, if we had an actual impeachment of Donald Trump, and you were somebody who voted for that, especially if you're in a state where I could vote for you, you would be more likely to get my vote than not. Just saying. You know. Like, the two things that will very easily get me on your side is anti-Trump, anti-fascism, and trans rights. If you do those two things, then my odds of voting for you skyrocket. Just saying. And I know for a fact that other people would also do that. In fact, it's actually the majority opinion that trans rights and anti-fascism are good. So, you know, if you went with the popular opinion instead of the opinion that's making you very dirty, evil money, things would probably be better for your political career. Oh, I didn't finish this fence post? What? Okay, now I have. You know, just might be a opinion, but, you know, it wouldn't be too hard. I didn't fully clean this fence. Also, I don't think you could use this for your family reunion, because I'm pretty sure it shoots the water at such a high force that it would actually cause, like, bruising, cutting, need to go to the hospital, because if you do it wrong, it could also lead to very bad things in your bloodstream. So, you know, wouldn't be good. Apparently other people from town have reported missing Kato. He's just getting stupider every time he comes up. It was the same when I started wearing chinos. No, I don't think people actually give a shit about your style. Also, who the fuck wears chinos? I don't know a fucking single person who even talks about chinos anymore, let alone wears them. What the fuck are you talking about, sociopath? Narcissistic cunt bag? Can't let me wash your house in an easy way. Have to do it from the fucking gates like a fucking weird ass. I don't fucking know. It's a type of... I'm just gonna look up how to explain it, because I don't know off the top of my head, because I don't interact with it. The best way I can describe them is, what if khakis were jeans? Or what if you wanted your jeans to be made with something that's closer to cotton? So it's a fabric essentially, but it's usually for pants. And it's just, look, if I'm gonna wear pants, they need to be a fabric that's not gonna rip and tear easily. Because if I'm wearing pants, it's because I need pants that are sturdy. Chinos do not fall into the category of sturdy. And sturdy is important with clothes. Unless you are doing it for looks. In which case it don't matter too much, but I rarely wear clothes just for the looks. I usually need them to also have function. You know? Because this bitch does things with their life. For a bitch who doesn't like going outside, I sure do a lot of things. Admittedly, that's partially just because you kind of have to. As an adult. Oh, let's go. Love me Castlevania. What the fuck am I missing cleaning now? The platform. Okay, let's clean that, I guess. Okay, platform and stairs are done. Wall, pillars, and wall bases. Okay. What pillar is not clean? That column. I didn't fully clean this one fence wall, I guess. I missed a window also? Okay, got the window. Okay, now the wall base. Which, I don't see where it's dirty. Okay. It's along the top edge of it, it seems. God, I fucking hate this level. This level sucked. I hate the mayor, though, so it probably doesn't help. But also, fuck this guy. Many thanks for the walk, Dirt Finder. There's more like that kind of magnificent mansion you'd conclude a multi-million-pound deal inside, is it not? Much obliged. Oh god, I don't want to do the carousel today. I'm gonna be honest. Psst, Power Washer. I've just joined the traveling carnival, ditching up the recreation ground. You may have seen us, perched a beautiful classic carousel, but I'm worried about being outgunned by the owners of the bigger rides. It's pretty filthy. I was going to clean it myself, but then I thought, what would happen if I gave her a deep clean and really made her pop? Who'd want to slowly slide down a grubby helter-skelter when they can waltz round a pristine carousel, right? Make her ping and we'll both clean up. You'll arrive in a plain van, right? Don't want the competition to get the same idea. Gonna be honest, purely because I don't want to fucking do this mission right now. I'm gonna end stream early just because this mission I do not like. I don't like the fucking carousel. The carousel, for some reason, always annoyed me whenever I played it. Alrighty, who do we have live to raid? Alright, there we go. Starting the raid. It's Despina. They're doing, No Man's Sky. Looks like they're doing it with other people. You know the rules. Go over there, be cool, say hi if you wanna, ditch if you need to, whatever it is. Yeah, oh, also tomorrow is the recording for the first episode of Neon Noir, the new season of Hex Club, which is, as you can tell by the name, a noir mystery kind of thing, but cyberpunk, because of the name being Neon Noir. That'll be 4 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time is the start time. So, anyway, goodbye.